Hello everyone, my name is Asha Al-Hamadi and I'm from Dubai National School, grade 12, and I'm 16 years old. Today I'll be talking about chain rule. It's a lesson from our AP Calculus class. What is the chain rule? The chain rule is basically a technique for differentiating composite functions. You might question yourself, what is composite functions? Composite functions are made up of layers of functions inside functions. Some functions have many layers that must be peeled away in order to find their derivatives. If y was equal to f g of x, then the derivative, the dy over dx, will be f prime gx times g prime x. And this is basically the rule of the chain rule. So what we did is, first of all, we took the derivative of f and then we multiplied it by the exact same at the inside. So g of x, we'll put the exact same number inside and then we'll multiply it by the derivative of the inside. So that's why it's g prime x. To get to know the rule more, we need to practice. So now let's solve some questions. In order to know the answer, we will need to use the chain rule, and we'll need to practice some questions so we can use it frequently. So the first example is y equals x squared plus 1 cubed. To make it easier for you to solve, first you can differentiate between the inside function and the outside function. So here we can see the inside function. It's x squared plus 1. So it's inside the brackets. That's how we know that it's inside the function. And this is the outside function. So we know the outside function is everything outside the brackets. So in this case, the outside function is the cubed, the part of the cube, and the y equals. So basically, after we differentiate between the outside function and the inside function, now we can solve it easily. The main equation for the first example was y equals x squared plus 1 cubed. So first thing we will do is we'll find the derivative. So first thing we'll do is we'll take the power down. So it's 3, and then we'll take the exact same inside function, which is x squared plus 1. We'll put the exact same, we won't change anything. And then for the power, we will take the same power, but we'll minus 1. So it was 3, now it will be squared. And then we will multiply it by the derivative of the inside function. So what's the derivative of x squared plus 1? The derivative of x squared is 2x, and the derivative of 1 is 0. So the answer will be 2x. Multiply it by 2x. So the answer will be 3x squared plus 1 to the power of 2 times 2x. Questions can come in many ways. For this example, I've chosen to put a fraction so I can show you that we can apply the chain rule easily. So for this example, I'm doing example 2 so we can get to know the lesson more. So for this example, h of x is equal to 7x over 2x minus 3 squared. So now we'll see how we can solve this equation. So there are 2 steps we can do for this equation. So the first step we can do before applying the chain rule, we should take the denominator to the top. So it was 7x over 2x minus 3 squared. So it will be negative 7 to the negative 7 2x minus 3 to the power of negative 2. So it was 2, but now when we took the denominator up, the power will get negative. And the second step is we'll apply the chain rule. So for the second step, we'll just apply the chain rule normally. So h prime of x is equal to negative 2 times negative 7 is 14, because negative and negative is equal to positive. So 14, and then we'll put the exact same inside function, which is 2x minus 3, and then to the power, the same power but minus 1. So negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. So it's now 14 2x minus 3 to the power of negative 3, and then the derivative of the inside function, which is 2. So the derivative of 2x minus 3 is 2. To put back the equation to its normal condition, we will take the multiplications together and we'll take back the inner function. So for example, at the beginning we got 14 2x minus 3 to the power of negative 3 and times 2. So we'll take 14 times 2, which is 28, and we'll put it up. And then for the denominator, we will put the inner function, which is 2x minus 3, and the power of it, which is negative 3. Since we don't want the negative sign, so when we will take it down, the negative sign will go. So the answer will be 28 over 2x minus 3 to the power of 3. So the negative was gone because we took the number down. So by the end, you have to be able to know the chain rule. And you have to always know that when a function is inside another function, use the chain rule to find the derivative. And the first thing to do is differentiate the outside function, leaving the inside function alone, so you can solve easily and find the derivative easily. Thank you so much for listening.